heights, so those whole like glass upper levels looking down into like 3 stories. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I can see that.
Not to mention all the islands that we went to look exactly like the Keys, so
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see. Yeah, all right. We talked about this before.
yeah, so it's kind of it's kind of funny when everybody's like, "Oh, look, giant iguanas." I'm like, "Oh, look. I have
my backyard."
Like, my backyard. They eat my fruit, those bastards.
Yeah, for me being from like the Northeast, it's like, wow, look at that coral.
Wow, the sun!
I'm like, I have iguanas all over my compound at work.
Actually, I felt pretty oppressed by the sun. I was not a fan of the sun, and every cloudy day I was like, ooh, let me go outside. It's finally okay for me to be alive without sunscreen on. And then I slather the sunscreen on anyway.
Those pools were cold.
Really?
To me, they were freezing.
Wow. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, you would be used to warmer water, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of spoiled by that.
I really love the hot tubs. Eric and I got a real taste for the hot tubs and figuring out the times where there were fewer people in them. And even then, the hot tubs were pretty cool. I have to admit, they kept the hot tubs at a lower temperature than I would keep them.
I think it's because a lot of people were drinking, so drinking and hot tubs don't mix.
That's true. I was one of them. So guilty as charged. Like the hot tub we have, I have to tell you, if you're from the Keys and if you've never lived in someplace cold, the experience of sitting in a fucking hot tub and having it be below freezing is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Originally from Virginia.
Hot tub snow is good.
Yeah, we've got snow right now, and it was a pretty cold night last night, but there was a meteor shower. Ooh. And so Eric and I went out in the hot tub, and it was like 105 degrees in the hot tub, and it was like, nice. Well, when it's like 28 degrees outside, and there's snow on the ground, and you're watching a meteor shower, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So where are you geographically? In middle of New Hampshire, did not see anything. We went outside and tried to look. We're not too close to any major cities, so I don't think it was a light pollution issue, but we didn't see anything. So it's possible.
It was overcast for us, so we didn't see anything.
Yeah. So it's possible we might have seen something, but I'm going to guess don't worry about it. So we're just waiting on Sean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, this might be...
I go.
This might be a low-key session just because, there might be some stuff going on, opportunities for downtime and everything.
Pat, let me get you to say something.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Who dis?
Okay, your audio is good.
Sam, can you hear us?
Nice.
She was testing. She's my editor for my stream, so she's just confirming that my voice was going through. Because for whatever reason, OBS still just doesn't want to recognize my mic until sometimes I have to go in and enable it again.
And it's probably good that I get up and I walk away and I'm like, I'm listening, guys, and then I'll like look down and I'm like, your audio's not on again. It's warm again, and I don't like it.
How warm was it today?
I think 82.
Oof.
Oh god, I would kill for that right now.
It's 28 over here,
Gross.
I think.
We're supposed to get another little cold front on Friday.
Yeah, it's about 27 here.
Of course, when I say cold front, it's like 73.
Yeah, right?
That sounds like a wonderful afternoon breeze.
Really. So I just got into Hunter versus Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter.
Uh-oh.
So good.
You know the X is not even pronounced. It's just Hunter Hunter.
Oh.
No, it's funny because like
Now you know.
It's so funny because everybody like.
Yeah.
I even thought it was Hunter x
Everyone
Hunter.
does it.
It's like, oh, it's just Hunter Hunter.
Well, it's because that's
No one
what you
says
see
it.
written down all the time.
No one tells you that until you're told.
Yeah.
And the but like you kind of get it, I guess, because like the title cards are like, you know, a X Knight X 2X Remember or something.
I'm at the Trick Tower where they're doing the 5 versus 5 fighters, and I'm like, oh my god, this reminds me so much of Yu Yu Hakusho. I love it.
Thank you for bringing me home. Oh wait, thank you for waking me up. There we go. That's the one.
Is that a phrase?
It's from the opening. Yu Yu Hakusho opening.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's been like years since I watched it. Still my favorite anime.
You got the tune in your head, but just not the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. I love the characters, and then like what is it? Who's the main character? Gowan.
Mm-hmm.
I just love when anybody's like, "So what's your dad like?" And he's like, "I don't know. He just like straight up left us."
He sucks ass.
He left for milk and just never came back. And then sweet, sweet baby emo boy. Oh my god. When he first got introduced, I was like, oh, you're gonna be the emo one with the dark, edgy past.
To be fair, that could apply to Killua and to Kurapika.
That's true. Oh, that's who I was talking about.
Wow, Sean didn't show up. I'm surprised. Thought that was going to be the way to summon him, was for someone to go in okay.
And usually that happens.
Sure worked last time when we were doing session 0 with us stragglers.
Oh,
there he is.
Sean, hello?
Hi.
Okay. Just making sure that we can hear you.
A wild Sean appears.
It's a shiny one.
Ooh.
Indeed.
So which anime did you say was your favorite one?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
My childhood love.
It's a good one.
What about you guys? I mean, we're also all here if we just wanted to start the session.
I'll answer you in a second. I was mid chew. Sorry. I think I like just like Konosuba. Like if you, it's so great. I love it.
I guess my favorite of all time would just be Dragon Ball.
The original
That's a good one.
There's a it's hard to say because I think like my favorite is DBZ just because I grew up with that more. I'm not that old to have grown up with Dragon Ball, but I did obviously watch Dragon Ball like as a teenager.
Right.
I actually never watched Dragon Ball. I've only watched Dragon Ball Z.
I was going to say, I'm one of the outliers in that. I think I like Dragon Ball more than Dragon Ball Z. Not that they're both like Dragon Ball Z is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I like the original more.
I think different. Dragon Ball is better. It's just that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's just that DBZ is I don't know. I just grew up with that. So.
Absolutely. Everybody loves Goku.
I hate Goku.
I also hate Goku.
I wish he died permanently for a long time.
How many Gokus can they put in the fighting game, do you think?
There's room for like at least 2 more, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, they could. I hope they do.
They could put in 100 times gravity Goku, where he's just like super heavy.
Did they put in GT Goku, Baby Goku?
Yes, they did.
They put in GT Goku, yeah.
Okay.
I would say Piccolo is best dad.
Piccolo's the best character in the entire lore.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Piccolo's possibly my favorite, or one of Vegeta's high up there too. I'm a big fan of Vegeta.
I think
Monster
later
and I've always loved Gohan.
I think post Cell was my favorite Vegeta. Like everything after that, I loved him.
He's the best in Super, hands down.
Mm-hmm. He is absolutely like that. Super might as well just be called Dragon Ball Vegeta because it's redeems
like he's straight
him
up
so
a good
much.
guy in Super. Like he's not bad at all in Super. At the worst, he's just a little tsundere. But he works with Goku, no problem. He cares a lot. He great dad.
He's a good dad.
Yeah.
Great husband.
Super great dad. Super great husband. He's a fantastic character.
One of my favorite arcs. It's like I'd say character arcs.
Majin Vegeta.
Yeah.
The Monster Energy. I hope they add Majin Vegeta to fight.
Oh, that would be sick.
That would be sick because he has extra moves.
That'd be pretty good.
He does.
He told Majin Vegeta has original moves, so that would be sick.
I wish the Abridged series was still happening.
I'm kind of glad that it did what it did. It didn't get stale.
I agree. Like, pretty much once it hit Cell, like, yeah, it got a little stale. I wouldn't have mind seeing their boo, but eh.
I just didn't like what happened with Trunks and Gohan in the Boo saga.
No one did. Yeah, because Gohan, like, they got built up for Gohan, and then he got the worst shit on ever. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I would have liked to see what they would have done with it, but honestly, I think they kind of hit their stride. Like, so. But the guys who did Sword Art Online Abridged, I think, did an amazing job.
And I think Mega 64 did a way better job than Sports Card did anyway.
Because
like their
Dragon Ball in.
Yeah, their Dragon Ball in 5 minutes or whatever they call it is hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
And I just saw today they're gonna do an Evangelion one. I'm just like,
oh
god.
The Metal Gear one they put out since then has been really good too.
Yeah,
it was criminally slept on.
Yeah, and it's so weird because they know Kojima's been in like 2 or 3 of their videos.
Yeah, from like a decade ago too. Like, they weren't putting out videos before YouTube existed. So
yeah, that's true. They're ancient.
Mm-hmm. I have all their DVDs because I'm a huge nerd.
I'll always love their their Deus Ex Machina. With like hacking, he like rolls into the office racks or whatever. He's like hacking. Sorry, Hunter.
No, it's all right. All right, so might as well get started. Who wants to explain what happened last time?
We finished off the spire with the Sawahin. We freed some slaves from there. Got the information, came back. Reported to Eleander. Did we already have a town hall meeting or anything like that? I can't remember.
No. You basically woke up Eli in the dead of night and told him, and he said that he'll call a meeting in the morning.
We also met the lizard people, and they were happy to see us and all of their weapons.
spy mission that she discovered.
Yeah, a fortuitous detect thoughts on a guy had revealed not everything, but what you think is enough, or what you thought at the time was enough.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because one guy had ran downstairs and got somebody, so we kind of felt like it was pressed for time to get out of there.
And roll 20 table still won't load.
We could have definitely taken on their army.
Yeah, there was a freaking massive army in the spire, so we better skedaddle and get reinforcements was the general idea.
Mm-hmm. It's easy when it's like a stealth mission and we're just slowly clearing it out, but not like a full-on, hey, let's have 6 people go up against an army, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, we were also like running low on spells, if I remember, too.
Yes.
But my spell slots.
My inspiration.
But, yeah, you guys all woke up in the morning. Solwynn took some damage from her sword still, getting a feeling that the sword... well, she passed on this one, so she getting the feeling that the sword wanted to do some damage to her. But, yeah, so it's in the morning. The council meeting will be in a few minutes, or any time now, whenever you guys get there.
So have you long rested?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sneak off to the bathroom and go healing word myself.
Wish I could do that in real life. Just be like, heal! Ah, that feels better.
Not in front of Olivia.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do anything before going to the meeting?
No,
not really.
Yeah, should probably see what everyone's doing.
Azadeh will probably talk to Giovanni about hitting her armor.
Yes, it's a super good idea.
So she'll ask him, like, have you ever worked with Mithril before?
Sean?
What?
Azadeh's talking to Giovanni.
I'm sorry. I guess the volume was really low on my end. Give me a second. Okay. Can you repeat that for me?
One of the things that Azadeh's going to do before the town meeting is she's going to talk to Giovanni and ask him about fitting the mithril armor that she got. And she's going to ask him if he's ever worked with mithril before.
Giovanni will probably say, maybe. I don't remember. If I did, it'll come naturally to me.
She looks at the armor and kind of gives you a questioning look and says, perhaps I should find someone more experienced.
Fine. Do that. You're not going to find anyone more experienced here in Saltmarsh. I'm the best.
She kind of narrows her eyes skeptically, and she's going to go over to the Dwarven Anvil and talk to them.
Okay.
Giovanni is just like, man, fine. Giovanni's definitely frowning. He's folding his arms. He's vivid. Livid. That's what I meant to say. He's livid right now.
Should have lied. Should have said, yeah, worked with tons and tons of mithril in the past.
Well, he's being honest. He doesn't remember. Maybe not.
Azadeh's just going to be doing a couple stops around the town then for the meeting.
Okay.
You know what? Giovanni's going to like walk behind you as he's going to work at the anvil.
Glances behind her.
And he's just going to go right behind the counter. Good morning. Can I take your order?
She's going to put her hands on her hips and say, want to talk to the other smith.
I'm sorry, she's not in right now. I'm the manager. You know that pop copy sketch with Chappelle? It's like, I am the manager.
Azadeh's gonna like look up at the ceiling for a second, looking up at that little dwarven totem, and she's going to say, "All right, here," and she gives you a greave, and she says, "Let's see how you do with this, and if it comes out all right, maybe we can work with the rest of the armor."
And he just kind of looks at it and he says, "Working with a greave is very simple. In fact, fitting it for you is very simple. It's just a matter of adjusting mostly the leather straps and what have you."
Exactly. Let's see how you do.
Giovanni is really insulted right now. And he's just like, fine.
She's not.
If I weren't secretly attracted to you, I'd kick you out of my stop.
He's like, the customer is always right.
That's why I was so quiet. My microphone fell off.
Hey. Keep going. I'm having a blast.
It's like I kind of wish Solwynn was there, but at the same time, it's like so awkward where it's just like, oh, I don't want to be here. But I can't stop looking.
So, Azadeh's going to give him the greaves, and I guess we should do a smith's tool roll and see how he does, right?
With just a greave.
What crit?
Crit fail.
Sure, go ahead. It's just a grief, so it'll be pretty easy. It'll be pretty easy. DC.
Hey. She looks at the
It's
like she looks at the grieve and she kind of like, but like she does the Obama not bad face. she's like, all right, I suppose we can handle this. So she gives you the pile of the rest of the armor and puts on her old plate that has the Avalon symbol on it. Oh, I should probably not tell you guys that. Anyway, she puts the old armor on and she says, and it would, I don't know if you wouldn't mind doing this for me, but I'd appreciate the symbol. And she points to the symbol on her chest. It just makes the armor feel more like mine.
Giovanni just nods. That's very simple. Would you like me to line it with quartz gems or anything like that?
That seems impractical and rather heavy.
Don't worry about it. It's just quartz. It's not as heavy as... Not just for a little symbol, but whatever. I'll just ingrain it in you. Customer's always right.
Azadeh kind of just nods to Giovanni and she says, how much will that be?
How much do you got?
He looks at Giovanni like skeptically again. Just stares at you for a moment.
Well, you see, working with Mithril, it takes someone with a lot of experience, and my experience is very valuable.
I thought you said you didn't even know if you had experience with it. So are you talking about the
I guess I do now.
Are you talking about working on the greave? Really? She just crosses her arms and looks at Giovanni. How much?
I guess a down payment of 1,000 gold will do. I'm talking like Vegeta now.
She looks up and she says, I'll give you 10 platinum.
I was just joking. I'll just 100 gold. That'll be fine. It's just a refitting.
Is that how much platinum is? Like 10 platinum is 10 gold? Is that it?
Well, I have no idea.
What 10 platinum is 1 gold. Wait, no, sorry. 10 platinum is 100 gold.
Yeah. Okay, so that's exactly how much she just offered to you. So yes, 10 platinum. Okay.
I just made up a very random number, so this won't go to Giovanni's pocket. It's for the actual, the store.
Oh,
so.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
What would be fair, Hunter? You decide.
You'll if you do good work and stuff. I mean, like this is essentially a commission. So like you would get a cut of the sale. So you said how much?
I
offered
10 platinum. He said 100 gold. So figure it out.
Which is the same.
Okay.
Coincidentally.
But you get like about like a 10% cut.
Okay, it's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna delete the platinum from my inventory. But that's really funny. Okay. So anyway, yes, she drops her armor off with Giovanni at the Dwarven Anvil, and she puts on her old plate. So she'll still have. She shouldn't be going stealthing anywhere.
Okay. Meanwhile, Olivia, Solwynn, and Wolfram, what are you guys doing?
Wolfram's just kind of standing in the console hall waiting for the others and sees Solwynn. Solwynn, you wanted me to take a look at the sword?
Yes, please.
So he'll do remove curse, see if...
Please don't remove the remove the effects.
No, it just prevents you from it removes the attunement, so you can drop it if you want.
But I don't want to drop it.
I
just wanted to stop hurting me in the mornings.
Sounds like that's what the curse would do. You just have to reattune to it, right?
Hunter?
And your clerical powers, can you just remove that part of the curse?
Hunter?
How that works.
Can you decurse a real sword?
No. Yeah, because it says if the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks the attunement to it. So,
damn!
Yeah, you can't actually get rid of a cursed portion of a sword, at least via the remove curse spell.
Aww.
Well,
Wolfram and Wolfram, you can go ahead and make an either an Arcana or a religion check. Maybe religion, actually.
Yeah. There's tons of like cursed equipment, like you just can't get rid of the curses. So,
yeah, you know, curses can be lifted through various means. Sometimes it requires a blessing of a god. Sometimes it requires a specific item. Sometimes it requires a specific like taking it to a certain location. But yeah, this particular the curse of this particular sword isn't going to be removed from like a basic spell. So yeah.
We'll have to do a little bit more than that to get rid of the actual harmful curse, like permanently.
I think I'll just hold on to it then, until I find something I think is as cool as it.
I don't want it hurting you real bad in the morning or nothing.
I'll be fine.
Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm not casting curse remove curse on them
then. Okay.
But we know that there's a thing we could maybe do, but you don't know what it is.
You might want to check with Eli and see if there's any books maybe on particular sword matching its description. Maybe we can find out the way to remove the curse.
Yeah, I can also ask Zendros, but I feel like that's going to be expensive.
It's probably...
I'll ask Zendros.
It's worth a shot at least to ask her. I'm assuming her advice is free.
And, I'm going to cast tongues on myself before we go into this council hall meeting.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Just in case I want to read any conversations.
After some time, the doors of the town council open up, and Prime Water himself actually just kind of like leaning out, and then he spots you three, and he says, "Oh, I was just about to go send someone to look for you all.
Howdy.
Is everyone with you?"
No. The Giovanni and Azadeh are. I don't know. I didn't see them.
Whoa.
Olivia
to make it sound salacious.
Hold on. sending. I'll send to Azadeh. Azadeh, where are you? Are you with Giovanni? The meeting is about to begin.
Does sending work both ways?
Yes.
You can reply in a like manner, yes.
5 words or less.
She'll say, dropped off armor will be over.
Wolfram looks to Prime Water. They're just over at the Smith, apparently, so they'll be nearby and here shortly.
Oh, excellent, yeah. Just want to get some fresh air, before it starts.
Yeah.
So before it starts, what was it like?
Exhilarating.
Yeah. Did you kill a lot of them?
As much as we could before. I'm assuming that Eleander filled you in on what information we were able to receive.
Oh, nothing at all. He was actually quite tired.
Yeah. Well, then let's wait.
We're not bringing the best news, but at least we know about it before anything weird happens.
We killed maybe... how many did we kill specifically?
Like a dozen.
Like a dozen?
I want to...
More than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we killed that first room that had 7 guys in it, and then we killed the second room that had 8 guys in it. And then we killed a couple random dudes that we've encountered. So a good 20 or 30 of them.
Yeah, 20 or 30.
So I think about 20 or 30 of them, but that was barely scratching the surface of what they had, and many of them were still under the water in the lower levels.
I see. He kind of gets a look of like he is like, I think I'll just wait inside for the full debrief.
Of course, we'll be there.
And
it's all right. We'll take care of it.
All right. Just slowly walks back inside.
Something must be on edge. He didn't call me by his nickname.
Azadeh and Giovanni. Azadeh, you got the message from Wolfram.
So
would you like to meet now? Or?
She'll mention to Giovanni. Actually, that'll probably have to wait until after the council meeting. Apparently they are waiting for us.
Yes, I'm just going to get some my preparations ready, and then I'll head over.
All right, I will meet you there then. And Azadeh heads up.
Yeah, I don't know, Giovanni's office. The blacksmith has an office, I guess. But he just puts out everything he needs, the prep, and then he heads over.
Okay. All right. So, everyone arrives. Everyone enters. You see the town council. Eli is definitely looking haggard. He's got a cup of coffee half drunken in front of him. Anders is looking a little bit nervous, and the Lokatha and the merfolk are looking a bit anxious for what news you guys have brought. They have some concern in their faces, but they're just kind of eager to see what you guys would say. But Eli just says, "All right, everyone. Why don't you go ahead and tell the rest of the council what you all told me?"
Guess we'll give them the rundown of what we did at the entrance, the bit of scouting we did, the weapons we picked up, and Solwynn finding out there's a whole army underneath the water.
Anders asks, how many are there?
In the one room I saw, there was roughly 70. We killed about maybe 30 on the first level.
Were there any more? Do you know? Do you know? Like what was? I don't know. Is that a lot? Is that small?
Judging from the map and the maps that we received and what we could guesstimate would be their new renovations, I would say forces maybe, I would give it less than 150 maybe, hoping that inside the compound.
Garut pipes up when you guys like mention the maps, and he goes, my maps, were they helpful?
Very helpful.
Very much so. However, they did make some renovations to your new pathways were dug using slave labor.
Oh.
Azadeh's mouth curls down and like into a little bit of snarl when he says slave labor.
Are there any sea folks here? Like sea elves?
Yes, there's a Lokatha, and there's no sea elves. No, but there's a Lokatha and there's a Merfolk.
Okay.
The Merfolk has like almost like a broken fin, just kind of like hanging on the side of her face. She pipes up and actually asks, what of their defenses? Are there any fortifications or traps we should be aware of when we storm the fort?
The entrance is sealed via mechanism inside, so it will be difficult to get through at first. We didn't encounter any traps on the main floor. However, we did not explore the lower levels. It also is submerged, so it might not be the easiest to assault.
Well, there is a northern entrance that they neglect at the bottom level. If we were to send a small infiltration team to go through that entrance to get to the front gates so that you guys could be let in, that is also an option.
Garut actually has, what do you mean submerged?
The bottom level is submerged in water, as we believe.
Yeah, flooded.
Like, and he like kind of puts his hand out, and he's like up here.
I'm gonna
up here.
The water level up above my head. It's about here.
The Merfolk and the Lokatha kind of like look at each other, and they're just like, the Lokatha just, how do they do that? How do they get it underwater?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, they worship a two-headed shark. For all I know, they pray to it, and then it just raised the sea levels. I'm not quite sure.
And just
two-headed shark?
Just to refresh our memory, right? Because that stairway that led down, like it was like full like water. It wasn't like
Yeah, that's what I thought. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So that means the bottom two levels are flooded then.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. It's likely magic, but could be anything else.
I mean, I'm capable of moving water and manipulating the tides, so someone more adept than me could easily flood that place.
What about that wizard that lives here? Is he really powerful? Kaladek?
He's fairly powerful, yes. Why?
I just don't know if he might be able to do something, or help at least.
Azadeh looks to Solwynn and says, he doesn't seem to be the most helpful.
Eli nods at that. He's continues. He's not exactly the most charitable of souls.
He can be bought, right?
If you could possibly talk to him reasonably, that's the issue. He seems to hate people, and that's coming from me.
I've had quite a decent conversation with him.
Sorry, what?
I've had a decent conversation with him.
Perhaps he mistook you for a mere reflection of himself, because the guy's a jerk.
Was he sober?
Yeah.
Don't think I've seen that man sober.
The merfolk and the Lokatha like kind of like lean into each other and just start talking. They bring in Garut also. I don't know how tongues works with observant.
I can understand any language I can hear, and with observant I can read lips.
Okay, so you can't really read their lips from that. Well, you can, but I don't. You probably don't speak you don't know the way that they're speaking with their mouths. But go ahead and like try to get like well, actually, yeah, go ahead and try to do a perception check. You're getting like they're just like this sense of like concern, like there's like a little bit like they're unsure about what's going on. Before they pilot, and who is leading these Sawahin anyways?
I saw two barons. I don't know if you guys know what those are. Those are 4-armed Sawahin. There was a gentleman who looked like a shark, and there was a cloaked gentleman who had a tentacle for an arm, and I'm not quite sure what that is unless someone here knows.
Did you notice any like what were their forces like? Were there any that were like peculiar?
They do have masters.
What'd you say, Olivia?
Did they have the two-headed shark there? Did we see one? I thought we did.
Saw one in the Tech Thoughts.
So then I'll that.
Yes, there's a two-headed shark.
Okay. If you guys recall, you also saw one of the one of them that like came back out from like the reinforcements, spit acid and like it like melted them as well. And they're the kind that you've seen several times that are like kind of bloated and misshapen.
Okay, we'll mention those guys. Lots of brutes. Have you guys heard anything from the Sea Elves or the Tritons about helping?
The Lokatha. I'm just gonna tell you his name. Saketh. Just speaks. Just they don't really care that much for the folks that kind of like require the land and the reefs and such. They're not known for steering too far away from their home.
Shame. I mean, I wish they would understand that this does is all.
Prime Water pipes up and just, how prepared are they for an attack? Is it like, are we expecting something imminent? Also, were you guys spotted at all? Do you know, were there? I don't know. Like,
anyone that saw us, we killed. It didn't look like they were preparing for war. They did have a large cache of weapons, but we took those.
Yep, absconded with them.
It looked like they were still in the process of molding their environment to suit their needs. As I said, they were making renovations to the upper floor.
That's like me in real life.
They also seem to be creating guest quarters, so I don't know if they're aligned with somebody else. Maybe the Sea Elves?
Well,
maybe the what?
Actually, we did run into a pirate that worked for the Sea Princes. It seems that the Solwynn turned against them and then imprisoned them and then used them for labor.
You said turned against them?
Well, at least the ones that were there. We didn't really get too much info. Unfortunately, the man was on his last legs and had died before we could get any real useful info out of him.
We didn't torture him. That one we definitely did not torture.
No.
He did not get tortured.
It feels kind of weird for you to just bring that up, but yeah.
Why you had to feel
But
like
it's the truth.
Olivia, I'm like, is there something about this group I don't know?
We don't have.
I say that in Elvish.
We don't have a habit of torturing.
Giovanni responds in Elvish. Please let me know. Is there?
Solwynn, you're. Everyone understands you when you speak in Elvish.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
I forget.
You're right. Backfire thugs.
Oops.
The other side of tongue right there.
But the only info we really got was they were weapon traders from the Sea Princes. The gentleman's name was Elmo. I doubt he was any of high rank.
Even an alias too.
True. But yeah, he had died before getting any real information.
Were they actually working with the Salwynn? Did you find any evidence of this?
It just seemed like they were providing weapons to them, and then maybe a deal gone bad or something, but we don't know how deep their relationship goes.
Yeah, we didn't see anything like ledgers or anything like that, right?
No. Prime Water just kind of says, that doesn't sound right. I feel like the Sea Princes would have as much to lose from dealing with them like as much as we would.
Then maybe we're wrong.
Well, you got a couple options there then. Either they're desperate or someone's fronting as them.
And I'm remembering Elmo's conversation, right? He said that they were delivering weapons to them, right? Or they weren't captured.
He said that they were investigating the Salwynn. He didn't say anything about delivering weapons to them.
Okay. Maybe go back, roll that back, and just kind of amend that a little bit.
Okay.
It just seems like they were maybe having feelers out for the Solwynn. They didn't really specifically state that they were in a deals with them, but they weren't really openly hostile, so we're not quite sure. Seems like
might be who the guest quarters.
True.
The merfolk kind of pipes up. I didn't give you her name either. Aryn, Aryn. Just because. The Salwynn are militaristic and have their own hierarchies, so these might have been guest quarters for other tribes, perhaps.
Yeah.
If we had known the name of the barons that are leading them, I might be able to know more information, but where did you see this two-headed shark?
It was on the sub-level in a large room.
Was it? Do you recall if there was any ritual or if it had possessed any magic of its own?
Do I?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
That might be the culprits of your former home sinking into the island, Garut. And Garut's just like, oh, it's too much water. Will we even go back? Oh.
Giovanni will mention to Garut, it seems, from what I remember, your queen seems to have decided that perhaps we're going to abandon the spire.
But you don't know, darling. Maybe
looks a little sad.
Maybe if we defeat this two-headed shark, maybe it goes back to normal. But I don't want to.
Perhaps it is best to prepare for the worst and make a new home. And if we are able to clear and recover the spire, then it will be a pleasant surprise. But do not count on it, for we do not know.
More importantly, I think now that we have made the first move, we should expect them to retaliate. I don't think they were planning to go to war, but they may now send out parties. They may hit the lizard folk, since they are the closest. So we should...
Or maybe start preparing to send our forces to the lizard folk. They don't know it was us, and the closest colony to them is the lizard folk, so we should be keeping close terms with them.
We should set up an offensive immediately so we can act against them. They have their forces all centralized in one place. This is the perfect time to strike.
Eli just kind of nods. Anders, Primewater, I think I might actually have to ask you to suspend your fleets at least until our offensive happens. We can't risk any of your men and ships being destroyed. And Anders nods. Primewater kind of gives like a wince, and he's like, but he kind of nods eventually. Garut says agrees with about sending more troops down to the lizard folk, at least to bolster them. We've almost got a lot. Vythe says that there's a lot of our forces are still stationed there, but extra help would not be bad.
Do we have any idea if the Solwynn know where the lizard folks' current settlement is?
Garut says, we captured one scout and defeated some more. I think that they don't know where we are.
But if you send a scout and the scout
they know where you are.
Right. That was my point. Is they know where Saltmarsh is. So Saltmarsh, I don't know if it would be a good idea to just take all our forces away. Saltmarsh is not exactly it's big and open. The lizard folk place is very condensed and fortified. There's a lot of ways to get into Saltmarsh.
Do you know
go ahead.
yet? Pat?
What?
You know scrying yet?
No.
That's not until level 5.
Yeah.
Level 9, sorry. Oh my god. 5th level spell. There we go.
5th level.
Yeah, next level I'll be able to take it.
I thought scrying was a little bit sooner than that.
Nope.
Wow.
5th level spell.
Do clerics get that sooner?
Nope.
No, it's the same for everybody.
Okay.
The dwarven miner, Manistrad, Manny pipes up now and just way I see it, we got two options. We either take advantage of your little infiltration and hit them before they can regroup and realize what they lost, or we take the time to bolster our forces, train our men some more, but leave ourselves open.
We could definitely head back. I think that our forces here are more than capable of hitting him again. We didn't suffer.
Ready to kick some teeth in.
We didn't really suffer any major setbacks. He looks to the council. Is it a chance that we could reach out to Seaton or any of the other nearby cities or settlements, see if they can't help? Once Saltmarsh falls, then Seaton will fall and the rest of the coast. So it's in their best interest to help.
Eli says, I've already got a sizable detachment from Seaton already stationed here now, but I can always request more. And Prime Water says, I don't like more Seaton soldiers in our town, because then what if they stay here?
More business for you, Prime Water.
It's also more. A lot of people in Saltmarsh pride themselves on their independence. Ooh, forgot about his voice for a second there. I don't know. Like, these soldiers are definitely wanted when defending it, but afterwards, I don't know. If we request too much, they might request something in return.
Well, I'd rather have the defenses to defend the town than not have them and the town go down. From my personal standpoint.
Right. If you lose everything, there's nothing to give back, so... Well, I'd rather have something than nothing. Besides, are you really that concerned of Seaton encroaching upon Saltmarsh?
Anders says, I think I see Prime Water's points. This town used to be, or Seaton used to be like a town like this. Prosperous, lots of merchantry, lots of trade, wealthy. But then the crown stepped in a bit more, and it's different. It's definitely different. It's not like when my father was a child.
However, it's perfectly possible that if we are not beholden to Seaton, that we are taken by the Sawahin. Which would you prefer to be occupied by?
During this conversation, like all of the Anders said that last bit. All like the Sakith, the Lokatha, and Aaron, the Merfolk, and Garut are all just they're a little bit out of this conversation, and they don't really know what to make of these like surface folk politics.
The Lokatha are already helping us out with troops, right? And I know the lizard folk are helping fight.
Yeah, and the Merfolk are.
Yeah, so Azadeh will say the Lokatha, the lizard folk, and the merfolk are all coming together to help fight this threat. Who are we to not give them the most that we have? Or would you simply say, no, we will not even attempt to talk to our brothers in the... Which direction is Seaton? West, east, north?
Seaton is to the west.
Okay, so she
says, wait, sorry, east. Sorry.
So we would not even attempt to speak to our brothers in the east in order to help them have the best chance of not losing more of their people? They are giving enough to this fight. Who are we not to give our all?
Anders, Prime Water, I think we might have to put this to rest right now. Whatever happens afterwards happens. But we do need to defend this town. So, they're all just kind of everyone's like a little heated right now, and just a little concerned about which way to go in this direction. Until the local pops up. And anyways, we can. What if you said there was two? There's it's underwater now, right? Massively underwater.
Yes.
What if we were to draw them out? Maybe fight. Take their forces away. I don't.
Oh, by the way, make sure you have no cuts or scrapes when you go in. They go into a blood frenzy whenever they are around something that's injured.
They all Garut, Sakith, and Aaron all nod, like they're pretty well versed in these things, these affairs.
So here's a thought. It sounds like the Lokatha are kind of like guiding us towards the idea of luring them out of the spire so we don't actually have to invade the spire. Maybe we could do the old chumming the waters idea and lure them out to attack a location that's more easily defensible. Like if we could find maybe an island or create enough of a naval force that we could lure them out and give them some bloody meat to come out and come attack us, we could be ready for them.
I say not us. What if we let the Lokatha and the merfolk draw them out, and then we go after the leaders on the inside? And then that way there's less Sawahin for us to fight.
Aaron pipes up and says, "We would fight better on a two-pronged approach would be, I think, beneficial. Their leaders aren't going to, at least not all of them, are going to rush out at this sight of just a large gathering force.
I think that might be the best option."
Right, so when do we go?
Well, that depends on you. I can get a small contingent of troops in from Seaton within a week. I might be able to get more from further up in Keelan, but that might take more than a week. Second to look at this. We're all pretty much ready, but if you want to bolster your surface forces, that's up to you. But we can go like that.
We grab the lizard folk.
Guys might be on our side if we happen to go now.
We can also grab the lizard folk to help out.
Gary nods, not like a bunch, like an excited child.
Ooh, they want to fight.
Well, I think we have our answer.
Yeah, I'm going to look at you, Giovanni. Well, Captain, what do you think?
I will need a few days. I have a doctor's appointment. Cough, cough.
All right, a few days, and then we set off.
The Sawahin should be, at the very least, unaware of what exactly hit them for a little bit. So, we'll try to keep our patrols and scouts away from their borders, just to aid this ruse or whatever. But let us know, and we will mobilize as soon as we can.
Agreed.
Sounds like we got a plan.
I know it's not much, but we a little low in the coffers right now to reward you anything other in a purely material way. But if you'd like, we are free to offer you a more permanent residency here in Saltmarsh while you plan for the coming assault.
Permanent residency?
Garut suggested that since he doesn't really want to stay in the house, he feels that it's a bit more deserved to you, and I frankly agree, just because I don't want it to go to waste or to sell it off to some upcountry noble or anything like that. We've decided to give you the Old Oland House.
Ooh.
Thank you. It'll be nice to actually have a place to call our own. Where's the Old House?
It is next to the Mariners Guild. It's already marked with a green and blue X.
Okay.
Secret base.
Can I have parking for my ship right in front?
Yeah.
Sure.
We will gladly accept that. Thank you.
There's our parking space. Did it.
Like they put secret base, even though it's like you guys never would
Right
will
on
know
the main street.
place here.
It's very secret. It's just everybody knows it's secret. That's how it's secret.
Well, having a gathering place is good, so I appreciate it. I'll have to check it out.
If there's anything else, I think we'll go ahead and call this meeting adjourned.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we're prepared and before we head out. Get our final checks out, and then away we go.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break to get some water. Be back in 5.
Okay.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Aaron is definitely interested in Giovanni's interest.
Nice.
Yeah, she talks about like how like merfolk strategies are usually just like a trying to like funnel attackers through like reefs and the like. Combat underwater is a bit difficult because there's like a full range of areas that enemies can attack from, and controlling the spot where you fight is So that's basically what they mainly do.
Okay. Yeah, so they got a Spartan strategy basically.
Yeah. And their homes are mostly in reefs and in deep crevasses.
I meant like
Again,
her home. Like her home, like talking about like where she's from, all that good stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, so she's from an area south of Saltmarsh, about to the east of where the Salwynn layer is.
Oh, okay, so Giovanni,
so it's like
we'll definitely mention getting rid of Salwynn will make home feel safer.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even think they say they didn't even think to ally with Saltmarsh until the lizard folk brought it up.
Nice. So what are our hobbies? What are who she be with?
She collects from shipwrecks and the like trinkets.
Full on Ariel going on here.
Word?
I mean,
like trinkets. She likes trinkets, huh? Okay.
It would actually be pretty common in a lot of merfolk stuff to just take the stuff that's left behind, and
got some thingamabobs. Cool.
Whirly gigs.
What's it?
Yep, some what's-its and thingamajigs.
She got daddy issues too?
No.
That was a joke.
I was going to give Giovanni a bardic inspiration.
All right, cool. But yeah, Giovanni's going like, oh, okay. You like trinkets? All right. Let me see. Does he have any trinkets? He's not going to pull out a dagger. That's too much.
Who looted? Oh God, what was her name? What was their name? Who looted the bard, the one that kept on going invisible? Not bard, but
the vampire.
No, the one that kept on going invisible when you guys were fighting in the Salmore house.
The annoying lady.
Oh yeah, I chopped her head off.
I think Olivia probably did because she was still at the house.
Lori, there we go.
Oh yeah, I also have a cube, which I think is from her bedroom. I definitely remember me and Olivia.
Yeah, that was.
And I have a mysterious cube in my inventory.
I've been meaning to identify that.
Yeah, I just forgot about it.
Sorry about that.
I'll go ahead and tell you what the deal is with that, just because you would have had time to have asked Solwynn what this is before,
maybe on the ship
during your free time. It is like a small cube engraved with some old runes, and Solwynn, you recognize them as Ullman, because of your weirdo's bat necklace that you have on. And it's just you tap it on their sides in a sequence, and it can float in your hand, and that's it. It's just a little parlor trick cube.
Cool. And so, what language was that? Ullman?
Ullman, yeah.
Okay, that's a cool trinket. Yeah, Giovanni is gonna pull that out and be like, "Oh, hey, check this out.
Yeah, her eyes like kind of get bigger, and they're already watery, but like now that they're like even bigger, like you can see just like how wet her eyes are, and she's just, what
Nice.
what is that?
It's like it's a Ullman cube. What do I know about Ullman?
Well, you guys have fought an Ullman statue. And it was like I think Wolfram had a pretty good history check on that.
We killed an Ullman vampire, didn't we?
That's where I got the trinket from, or the necklace from.
Yeah, you killed the vampire that was down here. Had Ullman runes on it. The mine that you guys were at, the dwarven mine, had an Ullman statue in it.
Right.
It just was like an old, an old empire.
Nice.
Like an Aztec-like empire.
Ooh, cool. So yeah, like Giovanni's just gonna say, it's a very old empire. Something he stumbled upon on one of his many adventures. And if she's ever free sometime, he'd love to see her trinkets, and he'd share some adventure stories.
Azadeh rolls her eyes.
He'll also say, "Hey, you see that really big ship out there? That's mine."
Are you saying this in like Elvish or Aquan?
Yeah, I'd imagine this is a conversation awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a charisma check with advantage.
Oh, okay.
The DC is going to be very low on this because all the help that you guys are getting, but you also have bardic inspiration with this.
Oh shit! What is your Bardo D8? Right. Yep. Let's go. Oh God.
D8.
Not bad.
That's
Okay,
more like
Double 7.
Like I said,
that makes it 100.
You definitely like with the speaking in Aquan, with your little interesting trinket, your boats, your general like interest in her and everything else. Like again, the DC was really low, so you did. So she's like, maybe we'll talk after the battle.
Yeah,
Please stay alive.
He just lets her know, you can always find me out on the dock, right? On that big ship.
Giovanni succeeds his vibe check.
Vibe check. All right. Satisfied.
Yeah.
Giovanni's gonna strut on out, head to the forge, and beat one off, as in beat off some mithril.
Jesus.
It's on fire.
Gonna hammer down some mithril.
I would have given Giovanni a wink afterward as he's walking out.
Yeah, Giovanni's gonna give you a subtle nod, but on the inside he's giving you the finger guns.
So
when you use detect thoughts, he's like,
"Go ahead."
I'm good.
Oh, I was just gonna like explain everything that's going on with so you guys aren't on a time crunch. However, things like the longer you guys wait to enact or join in on the battle, or do it early, different things will happen. So the battle will happen no matter what in 2 weeks. But if you guys want to escalate that, you can absolutely do that. So just let me know whenever, how much time you guys want to take before setting it off.
How much to level up? Vigorous training for 2 weeks.
So on my agenda list, I just want to I'll finish doing Azzy's armor, and then I'm gonna try to have a conversation with Dr. Hodra, whatever his name is, the guy.
Oh, Catechin.
There we go.
Yeah, she's still in the barracks in that one special cell.
Yeah, I want to get the posse together before we go talk with him.
Yes. Because I'd hate for your suspicions to be correct, and if the shark gentleman that I described, I'm making sure this conversation's in private, by the way. The shark gentleman described before, if he was a former member of the Guardians, he might know that phrase.
Yes, need to confirm if that was Genome or not, and why he's working with the Sahuin. I hope it's something better than that, just because they have a shark-headed god or whatever.
Giovanni's just a big beastie, like that thousand teeth guy.
I also want to thank Eleander for the house.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
You just got a house in Skyrim.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
You just show up and you're like, what is this place? Jeez.
Hoard all the cheese.
Need to contain all the cheese. All the barrels have to be full of cheese. And baskets.
It is, so currently right now it is furnished, but like it's like all the furniture is draped over to avoid attracting dust and stuff on them. Because it has been, God, how long exactly has it been? It's definitely been I think a month since her death. At least I want to say it was a month. But anyways, it's nice. But all of their old furniture was still there, antique in style, not very contemporary, but it's nice.
How many bedrooms?
At least 4 bedrooms, and there's additional bedrooms for a servants' quarters.
I'm gonna wait until Olivia and I are cleaning maybe like one of the bigger bedrooms, and I'm gonna be like, what do you think of this bedroom?
It's pretty big.
I was wondering if you would like to share one.
Yeah. That saves us some space. Yeah. No, that sounds great.
I'd like that. Originally, I had actually asked him if I could have the deed to the house that you and I were staying in, but I think this one is probably an improvement.
Aye, no crabs in this one too.
Or vampires in the basement, you mean?
Oh god, can we go check for those vampires?
Yeah, let's do that actually.
Well, this one does have something in its basement, a tunnel to.
Oh my god, it does.
Oh yeah, that actually might be a good.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go to the basement and go to the tunnel and remember that it's there and be like, oh yeah, vampire tunnel.
I mean, that's just a fact.
It does connect to the ghost zone.
Cool. We can go visit Ellie or Anders whenever we want.
Haunt him.
Oh no.
How does this house compare to the Wicker Goat?
It's much better. Well, for one thing, it is private. Like you guys won't be having a whole lot of drunken dwarves in here,
you said
or
like
drunken
that's a
sailors.
bad thing. Maybe I like drunken dwarves.
Also, you don't have to keep paying for it.
Yeah. I didn't mind because
It's the goal.
Place, but sounds like this is an upgrade for at least Azadeh. So
Giovanni's going to stick on his ship for sure.
Azadeh was playing a small
We should park
in one of the smaller bedrooms.
Okay, there are like really small bedrooms, but those are mainly for servants. If you guys ever want to hire a servant or a butler or anything like that, but you're free to take one if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah,
I am a servant, yes, butler.
She'll just pick a modest room.
Okay.
Wolfram will just grab one of the main quarters. He'll talk with Hannah about the new home that he's been gifted, and let her know that he'll be moving out, and he'll move out Kai's things, and just generally thanks her for all the things she's done for him.
Oh, moving on up in there in the world, Wolfram.
But I won't forget to, who helped me along the way, Hannah.
Might want to mention to her what the word is to get into that room.
Oh, yeah.
I was just about to ask if you're taking the arcane lock with you.
Yeah, he'll mention the locked door and how to unlock it.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought I had just lost a key or something. Okay, a little farewell present from Kai, I guess.
It was just to protect my privacy, I believe, but she was
now to protect hers.
Now it's like a safe room.
Exactly.
Yes, she was a good girl. I think I'll like that. Like, it's nice to have at least like a secret room.
She should be back with all the wartime preparations with her people. We should expect to see her again someday soon.
I hope so.
Oh, Hannah, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, at least I know where to leave a note if you're not there.
Thank you again.
She gives you a hug and then goes on back to work.
Yeah, he returns the hug and just kind of nods and then heads to the our secret base.
Yeah, make a room, buddy.
I kind of want to hire like someone to upkeep it, like if we're not here, and then like that's a pretty decent sized yard. We could have like a gardener or something. Or actually, Giovanni.
Let's grow food.
I like the idea of not doing housework, and again, something I'd appreciate in real life.
Well, also, it's kind of like hiring somebody to upkeep it while we're gone. Like if we're on missions or on the boat for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know if Solwynn knows how to cook.
That's a.
Yoda would know how to like skin a rabbit and cook it over a fire. But that's not it.
I'd say she's not the great. Like she can cook edible food, but it's like, what do you mean salt and pepper?
Expensive. Salt and pepper is freaking expensive. So.
Are you rolling survival?
I'm just doing like a check to see, be like, do I know how to cook?
Oh,
shenanigans.
Maybe we should hire a cook.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Are there actual rules for owning that house and stuff? I'm certain there are, but
I'm just thinking of critical role stuff.
As far as like hirelings and stuff like that, yeah, but they don't have any specific things for like house upkeep and stuff like that. Like a hireling for like a skilled person is like I think 1 gold a day, or 2 silver per unskilled.
There's nothing. We could
be like,
do that.
Yeah, just be like, name your monthly price.
I mean, 30 gold for a month is pretty good with me.
But that starts stacking if we're like, oh, we want a guard to like watch the property while we're gone, or a maid, or a gardener and a chef. And I don't know if we can get like a maid / or upkeeper / chef, but
One of us needs to get married and just have a wife. You know?
Oh my god.
Horribly sexist, but okay.
okay.
That can be very, very expensive too.
Right? What if your wife adventures with you?
Well, then
Yeah.
you ruined your plan.
Soiled it. I like that. I like the sleeping arrangement, and that Giovanni's like ship is like right outside too. So he's basically like, I don't know why, but I just flashed this like home I used to know where their dad lived in the trailer on the property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then just down the street is Gowan's house.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like
Giovanni's on the ship drinking a beer, looking at his kids, just
Yeah.
Hang out in the alleyway right along the dock there. Yep.
I like it.
Moving on up.
But yeah, I guess maybe talk to Prime Water and see if he can't put out the word and find us somebody if we trust him enough.
Yeah.
I know Olivia trusts him enough, and I don't know about like who else we could go to.
Yeah, or at least put out for interviews,
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. It'll probably be slim pickings, at least for right now, because a lot of people are kind of like hunkering down for right now.
Right.
There's a war.
War with declared.
So yeah, that'll be something that would happen after the battle.
Of course.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As for downtime, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I would try and probably hit up Zendros about a sword, and then maybe see if I'll show her the fireball finger and just be like, "You got anything like this again?"
Can you attach it?
The fireball finger turned to ash when you
Yeah, it did.
That's fine. See about maybe the cost of like a fireball or something.
A wand of fireballs.
Yes, or something.
A wand of fireballs. Okay.
A wand or a scroll, something that's not too expensive. Or maybe if she needs
Not too expensive. What? Or maybe what?
Or maybe a favor, because Solwynn doesn't have a favor item from her.
True.
Zendros.
Well, technically she does if she's still got the cloak of Montebank.
Wolfram has that right now.
Yep. If you want it back, just let me know.
Cool cloak now. Swim.
She tells you the wand of fireballs would cost a decent amount of penny, about 2,500 worth.
Okay.
And I think you had asked for a stud leather armor, or at least were planning to ask for that too, because that would be the price of it also.
Yeah, no, that stuff's expensive, so. What about a scroll? I don't know how much scrolls cost.
1 second. A single spell scroll of fireball would cost about 300 gold.
Ooh, that's nice. I would like to put a request in for one. Will I get an...
Okay, she can absolutely do that.
Will I get in time before?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you guys hit her up before you leave, you can definitely get all of the stuff that you requested and everything, and she'll have new stuff in stock also.
Cool. I'm gonna go do that too then.
Hey, I'll join the whole bandwagon there. I do need to. I want to order a thing that allows me to enchant my armor.
Okay.
What do you call it? A catalyst?
Yeah, just like something like magical that she's able to get a hold of to do that. But yeah, that'd be like 1,000 gold to get something like that, and you'd also have to have Giovanni put in the work to set it up. Or you can just leave it at the Dwarven Anvil.
After I sell my current set of armor, I can afford that. Because if I sell my old armor, that's like 1,000 gold, or like 1,600 gold right there.
Could I pull Giovanni, or at least go to Giovanni's ship and knock on his captain's door?
He's working in the blacksmith right now. But I mean, depends on whatever the time lapse is. Like after he's done with the armor, he's gonna try and find other people to talk with.
I would during evening, where I know you'll be there.
Sure, yeah.
I would have tried this before. No, I'll try it in front of him. The shark gentleman. I want to see if I can transform into him.
I believe you tried last time in private, but trying to transform into him, you cannot.
I didn't transform into him. I did the crab, the barons, and then the tentacle, but not him.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it does not work.
I could give sketching a try.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
Sketch. Make a performance check. Oh, wait. Make a dexterity check.
Stutter. Check.
Are you proficient in performance?
I am. I'm expertised.
Okay, but this is a performance check, but with dexterity. So, just roll. Make a dexterity check, and then roll. You add your proficiency modifier for that.
Nice.
Ooh.
What's the 2 + 1 thing?
I don't know.
That's weird. Oh, it's Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, 22. Yeah, you're able to get a pretty good likeness. Granted, the vision that you had in the guy's brain was a little bit muddied, because it was dark and everything else. But you're able to get a pretty good rendition of a hulking figure with a shark head.
I'm gonna show it to Giovanni and be like, "Does this trigger anything for you, Captain?"
What do I see?
You see a rough sketch. Well, I say rough, but it's a very decent sketch of a large shark-headed man. Big old teeth. You would have someone that is drawn in from memory and everything else. You would have drawn him with his arm. His arms are crossed, essentially. They're not at his side or holding a weapon or anything. His arms were crossed. So in an attentive but not quite combative stance.
Okay. But yeah, does it bring up any memories?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks. hit those pings of memory visions before. That it's this is giving like that same kind of like look that like you have like something actually you can look at instead of just like a memory that's like kind of like hard to grasp.
Okay. Am I like, so do I recognize that this is genome?
If it isn't, it'd be pretty fucking weird. You know, you don't think this is a coincidence.
Yeah, like he'll get the headaches and say, yes, that's genome.
Mutant shark do 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 do. Mutant shark do 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 do.
Is this one of your guardian friends?
Yes. I can just remember a few things, but yes, we were close.
Do you know why he would work with the Salwynn now?
Being paid as a mercenary, I don't know. He's a shark as well. I don't know if maybe that's some kind of attachment. I don't know.
Do you think maybe you might be able to reason with him?
I don't know. My memories are very vague. Maybe. It's a question if he even remembers me. I don't know where he stands with his memories. I don't even know how he survived. Like, from what I remember, our ship was destroyed. I mean, we went to the ruins, the wreckage of it. Half of it was destroyed.
I don't want to sound insensitive, but there might be a chance we have to fight him. Do you know what he can do?
I can just recall that he was an amazing fighter. I'd imagine his skills would be on par with mine. Or perhaps even better. Again, for me, it's a matter of trying to recall my proficiencies and my experience. For him, I don't know if he remembers it all.
Well, let's hope for the best that he might be able to be reasoned with.
Giovanni just nods.
Thank you for clarifying that for me, Captain.
Thank you. It's good to know that Gino may actually be there.
Let's hope. That was kind of it.
Okay.
Like, I already have
Wolfram?
I already have an order in with Zendra, so I'm just waiting on that.
Mm-hmm.
How much? Okay, yeah, I do have enough. The only other thing, it wouldn't be right now. It's just that I do need maybe some. We have a party fund, right?
We do.
All right, let's double check how much we have. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take out a little bit at some point to get some diamond dust.
Yes, please. Diamond dust and 300. How many 300 diamonds do you have?
I have 2 of them. One's a 400. I don't think that we can just. I haven't really asked Hunter, but I'm pretty sure that we can't get the dust off of that. But
I thought we confirmed that last time that we did.
I don't remember that.
Hey, it's a real life thing. You can recut a diamond, so that's the thing you can do.
Yes, we can. But the issue is, do we have somebody in town that can do that? We never.
There's at least one jeweler in town. They're on the Sharkfin Bridge, but they can, they can cut it or cut it down into finer.
Oh, okay.
Finer gems for you.
All right.
That bridge has a name?
Yeah, Sharkfin Bridge.
I've never heard it before.
I hate it. It makes me barf.
It's called the Racist Bridge. I don't think we ever used the real name because we just called it the Racist Bridge.
Yeah, Racist Bridge is called Shark Fin.
Okay, cool.
Bridge.
Yeah, I didn't want to assume that I could just do that, so wait until I actually had Hunter to say, yeah, there was somebody in town.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
Do you think two sets of diamond dust is good enough for the 100 gold, or should I get more?
And one more.
Yeah.
All right, then I will use a little bit of the party fund to get another.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
If it's like 2 weeks, could I research the racist bridge?
I don't want to wait 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So Wolfram, to cut like the extra 100 gold off of, or 100 gold worth of diamond dust off of that one diamond, it'll cost you just a 5 gold fee.
Okay. Yeah, I have some. Why do I have Electrum? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be common.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah. No, it's just how it moved all the things, consolidated them. Yeah, I have 240 silver, so that's so I'll just
take it out of the party fund because that's still a party item.
That's fine. I got that.
Okay.
So you said how much gold was it?
5 gold for that as a fee for that doing that.
Okay.
And then obviously 100 gold if you want to buy 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yep. So I'll just use give them 50 silver for the that, and then we'll be good. All right. So 2 300 gold diamonds, and then 200 gold worth of diamond dust.
You had that in the note stuff, right?
Yeah, in my notes, yeah.
I almost want to say buy a third one just in case just so it's. I don't expect 3 people to go down, but you never know.
I would. But, I mean,
can the party fund afford that?
We can.
How much you need?
Well, we have 500 in the party fund right now, so I can definitely do that. So I'll do that again.
And then the 200 could be after the war, and that's our money for buying people to work at our home.
There you go.
I like this idea of using some of the party fund for that. But honestly, Azadeh has no problem paying a couple gold or so per day to make the house really nice, because that's what she was paying for at the Wicked Goat anyway.
True.
We still have those potions of water breathing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a whole bunch.
There's like 20 of them, and Olivia has them.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. I
kind of wonder if we should. I kind of wonder if we should give some to a couple of the lizard folk when they go to fight on the outside, just so that they don't have to worry about breathing for 24 hours. But definitely keeping some for ourselves for Olivia.
Because I can't breathe underwater. I can swim. I have my magic armor. But breathing.
Lizard folk can hold their breath for an hour. So if the fighting doesn't last an hour, they should be fine.
Cool.
So you don't have to actually give them the potions unless you really want to.
Can they lose holding their breath if they get hit?
Yeah, but yeah, maybe.
I mean, if not, we could just sell those off
They
later.
do have powerful lungs, but they could.
I'd say they'd be fine, and we just hold on to those and sell them off after the war.
Yeah, I mean, we could also give it to if we have any human people helping us, we could always give it to them as well. But who knows?
Okay. How long do you guys want to wait, doing all these little downtime activities and stuff before you guys want to press the attack?
Zedros' shipment is coming in just a couple days, right? Like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, about 2 days.
And I know Giovanni wanted to do a couple of stuff.
All I want to do is finish this armor and then get Katakan to do the operation. That's all I want to do.
Yes.
3 days.
Right.
I'm down with that as well for 3 days. By the way, for Zendros, I want to order a scrying thing. I don't have scry yet, but I'm planning on picking it up. I need a 1,000 gold worth of something. I will tell you what I want whenever I decide what it is.
Okay. I'll just put down 1,000 gold something for scry.
Yes, thank you. I want to use my big brain and think of something cool.
There's something I may want to buy from her. Let me check these prices.
Here's a question. Table talk as far as what our strategy is going to be.
Yes.
Is our current plan to basically figure out how to lure the Salwaheen out from the spire and then go in and see if they have any stragglers that happen to be high-ranking generals left? Is that what our plan is?
Basically.
So, what sort of measures?
Other forces somewhere out, draw them out, like you said. We'll engage them with our other forces we have, and then all of us will probably end up going inside and assaulting the base.
Okay, so are we going to be attempting to... Okay, this is the military, the nerd in me, wondering if we're going to be trying to help the allied forces basically put guerrilla attacks together so they can strike and run, or are we going to try and give them a nice fat target that they can't resist attacking and then have reinforcements in reserve? Or I want to talk about plans.
I think most of that's out of our control at that point. We just have just this plan.
So we'll just be a strike force going in to take out their leadership?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, because we could sit here and strategize for hours, but it's it's D&D. Let's just say we do this and hope it works.
That's part of it, though. I watch TV shows and I'm all like, well, you should have done that. You should have taken out their siege engines. What are you doing? So
at least he forgot about the fleet.
Right? God, that was so frustrating. Why are you running up to a wall and attacking it with your axes? Where's your siege? Yeah. Anyway.
Question: does when you get a magic tattoo, and if I because I think I remember how it works. If I get another tattoo, is that another attunement slot?
Nope.
No, that is all tattoos share the same attunement slot.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you only have so much body that you can tattoo. So
that's the only thing.
Tattoo, says you, I'm a changeling.
Well,
I know.
Definitely not how changing works, but okay.
I know. But they're all really expensive, aren't they?
Not too bad. I mean, considering how much money we have right now. I think my tattoo cost me 1,000 gold. It wasn't so bad.
I could take one then.
Ooh,
then what do I get?
The Blood Fury one sounds really good first.
Oh yeah, but that's really expensive.
Oh damn it! No wonder I liked it.
Yeah, that was super. That one's really high end. Good luck with that one. But what Giovanni and I did was upgrade the Eldritch tattoo because that was just a really simple plain one. But we paid extra money to get more uses out of it per day.
Oh, what about the spell rot tattoo?
That's exactly what I'm going to buy. And that's uncommon. I'm going for a 3rd level spell. Giovanni's going to go over to Lane, right?
1 second, real quick, just so I can verify something.
Spell rot is one and done. It's like a scroll.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Not sure that's worth it. It
So
is
it-
done.
So you don't get it back after a long rest.
Yeah,
No, you tattoo a fireball onto your body, and then you go. Pew!
yeah, but then it's gone. I'm trying to save money, so never mind.
Yeah, I like where your brain was at, because I was just like, "Ooh, I could get like a fireball tattoo, and I have it once per day." Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, like I think its uses are for just like having a backup spell or something. Yeah, or if you don't cast spells. So
yeah, and that's why I wanted it. I was gonna get a cool spell, but it's all right. Forget it.
Plus, it's concealed, and you can always get another one. It's nice instead of a scroll, where a scroll can be damaged or something.
Yeah, it's to replace a scroll. I realize that, but I gotta save money. So,
question though, does the scroll go off my DC?
No, scroll has its own DC. The spell scroll DC is 15.
I think for flavor, I probably would have gotten the tattoo for Solwynn instead of the scroll for the fireball.
Oh, well, if you want, it's a bit more expensive though. From
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, the spell raw tattoos are way better than the scrolls.
Don't need masquerade tattoo.
Yeah, you got covered.
The only thing I'd be using it for is clothes.
True.
Ghost Step's really... How much is a rare tattoo?
4,000? Is that right? Was
Never
it
mind.
more than that?
Yeah, 4,000.
How much do you need?
4,000.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, just a second.
I'm just looking through the tattoos, being like, "Ooh, some of these are really cool."
Ooh, I want this one. Ooh, no, I want this one.
I know. I always wanted to have a wizard where like their spells are like tattoos on their skin, which I thought would be really cool.
I've always, ever since they put barrier tattoos out, I'm just like, barrier tattoo monk when?
I really want that one too.
I think Sean, you said you wanted to call it at 10.
Yeah, I can go longer. It's okay. I can go like 10.
Okay, just make it. Okay, cool. Just a second. All right, just making sure that we're not.
It's fine. Imposing. It's not like I have to do anything in the morning. I'm just tired, and it's fine. I'm just a baby. I want my
Okay. Did you want to do the get your little bit of surgery done?
Let's get that out of the way.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so and I think Saul, or you wanted the entire posse there to
whoever is willing to come.
I'll come for emotional support.
Everybody, I'll remember if you don't.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming.
Gross.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I suppose Azadeh will come. She wants to see what happens to your body. An omelet. She's a woman.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you guys get there to the barracks. Katakin is looking. He's looking healthier, but still distraught. Like he's actually, being able to eat and have food, but he still looks like pretty out of it. So he's a little surprised when you arrive. I thought you forgot about me.
No, been thinking about you quite a bit, actually, Katakan. I'd like for you to do your operation on me and remove this code word.
It will be difficult.
Azadeh mouths to the nearest party member and is like, "What code word? What's code word?"
Nothing, darling. I'm gonna pull Wolfram aside.
What's up?
I'm wondering if we should do a combination of greater restoration and detect thoughts on him. I want him at his peak when he's doing this, but...
Unfortunately, I can't cast greater restoration, so...
Oh, okay.
9th level.
Damn it. Everything's at 9th, isn't it?
Unfortunately. Actually, something pertinent. Maybe Catacan knows the phrase similar for, Giovanni's friend.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of assume it was the same phrase, but it's good to confirm that for sure.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's like a kill phrase for Deus Ex, where each person has their own
Putin machine.
Exactly.
That Putin machine. Yeah,
I am not a machine. It's so sad.
All he wanted was orange. Anyway,
He wanted an orange. All right. Yeah, let's see if he has the same thing. That's a super good idea.
Okay. Are you gonna ask him, or are you gonna detect thoughts him?
I will ask, but I'm also doing an insight check.
I'll give you guys.
Okay. He says, of course.
29.
I
mean, he's being pretty. He's in his current state. He's being pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no tact for lying in his voice.
Okay. And he said it was the same
Do
phrase?
you wish to know it? He didn't say it was the same phrase.
I would like to know it.
Are you going to fight him?
Possibly.
With this, we might be able to disable him so we don't have to kill him.
He could kill you.
Do you know what he does? Do you know what he was built to do?
He was built to eliminate.
Giovanni just really cringes and hates the word "built."
I know, it felt really weird to say that. But I would my brain went to the Simic human, and I was like, but I don't know that, so
I mean, the word "made" would have been better.
what was he trained to do? How about that?
He was trained for maximum elimination. He was told to totally annihilate targets, physically, morally, mentally.
What is his phrase?
His phrase. Let's see. It's, with my lantern lit, I fear no sea.
Nice.
Like he's been taught to eliminate his enemies morally. I'm thinking he's like, your mother never loved you, and that's why she ignored you all the time. This big burly shark monster just being like, the reason your father left is because he was disappointed in you.
Catakin looks over at Giovanni though and says, but if he can shrug it off, maybe Genome's the same?
Giovanni nods. Makes sense. It's not something we will rely on, but it's something we can try and use.
Are there any other phrases, or is that the only one?
It's the only one. Just a simple off switch. He motions his fingers with his hands.
Well, Captain, are you ready?
All right, Catacan. I'd appreciate it if you did what you needed to do to operate on me to remove this paralysis switch.
Are we doing it here? It's not very clean.
Suppose so. Where would be better? And what tools do you need?
Is there like a hospital here or a doctor?
There's a hospice. Is that the word? No, that's not the word.
Hospice is for like dying.
Yes. Oh, there's a clinic here. Not hospice. Yeah, there's a clinic. But you'd have to like escort them like to the other side of town.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to the clinic.
Okay. He like squints his eyes when you guys step outside. Since this what day are you guys doing this on? You doing this on the same day with the tavern, or are you guys doing it?
I'd want to be fresh for this.
It would have been hard to tell. Fresh? Okay, so at least one day?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Solwynn, roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah,
woke up that morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, did Azadeh give us any inspiring speeches
for the morning during breakfast?
No, I didn't that day. No, unfortunately. But if we're having breakfast together in the house, then everybody in the house. Sure, I'll give everybody a speech.
How much is it again?
This should be 10 HP, I think.
Well, the house happened first, so I lost most of my temps.
Oh, it's 11. 11, no. Sorry.
It would have been before I woke up. Shit. God damn it. Before breakfast.
Yep, it
was right, 16 points of damage.
That's... You doing okay?
Make an Arcana check also.
You're like, I can remove the curse, but nah.
You feel like there might be something more to this, like your life being drained from this sword. You think there's something else that is bad associated with this this draining energy.
All the energy is going towards the atropal.
That's familiar. Atropal. What is the atropal?
The thing in relation.
Oh, okay. That's fine. She's feeding the soulmonger.
Exactly.
Shut up! I just really want. I want to be able to do a lot of damage too, you guys.
I believe in you. You can beat this thing.
But you guys get you guys get to the clinic. A few people giving everyone odd looks. At this
pay him
this
off.
Like weirdly delirious man in shackles and everything. Well, I assume that you keep his shackles on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't take them off until we get there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. The explaining the situation to the head of the clinic there, they let you in, but they are confused and concerned and quickly just kind of tend to their other patients as it to put you guys out of mind. But you're able to get a nice table or a nice bed that Giovanni can lay in. Bit small for his size, but he can sit on it at the very least. Catacan says, "You'll have to lay on your side."
All right. Yeah, Giovanni will just comply. With what Bree says.
I'll be coordinating with Olivia, being like, I'm going to be inspiring this gentleman. and hoping.
Giovanni, then.
Yes. So if you want to inspire Giovanni, I'll inspire him.
Perfect.
And I feel like this operation is going to take a while, so every so often I'm going to be burning through my spells, my energy, and doing detect thoughts at least 6 times.
6 times?
Yeah. At least, like once every 10 minutes I'll do it.
Okay.
So all my bardic will be gone for this operation, and all my 2nd and 3rd level spells will be gone for this operation.
Okay. And this is this is just to take out the code word, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you give him enhanced ability?
I don't believe I have that.
Okay, I could. It's still like I didn't prepare today, but I could say that I did.
Yeah, this would have been like a group thing where we were preparing for this.
Yeah.
So
I don't have that.
I do. I can take that from.
Okay.
Today. So I'll use the enhanced ability on him, so it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what other buffs I can give him. Unfortunately, that's a concentration, so I can't.
Just cunning, you think?
Probably dexterity, right?
Oh yeah, true. He's going to be physically doing stuff.
Maybe it's wisdom.
because he might be doing medicine checks.
Yeah, it's a wisdom
True.
check, so maybe Owl's wisdom. Yeah, it's Owl's wisdom, I guess, would probably be the most pertinent one.
Okay.
Let's see, can I do anything else that would be beneficial? Fortunately, just everything is concentration, so I only can really do one thing. I'll put Death Ward. I have 2 Death Wards.
Yeah, that's actually a super good.
Put that on Geo.
I'll just put that on Giovanni.
Super good idea. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
You all really care for this man.
He's our captain, of course.
Yes. And if you
And he's
fuck
our
up,
friend, of course. I'll clap him on the back. Giovanni.
Yeah, Giovanni just smiles.
I'm gonna ask if do you mind if I hold your hand, Gio?
Why do you want to? All right.
No.
I'm support, Captain.
I mean, I don't need it. If you need it, then okay.
Okay, I hold Gio's hand.
Would you mind taking these shackles off?
Oh, yes.
I suppose it's time.
Azadeh watches him critically.
All right. So first he's going to make a medicine check to gauge the proper spot on the back of Giovanni's neck. Is that an advantage, you said?
Yep, because it enhances ability.
And he has Bardic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want him to roll with the Bardic Inspiration right now?
Yes.
Okay.
She's just going to burn through all of them, so you might as well.
Yeah, I'm burning through them, so he gets 5.
Okay. So he puts his hands on Giovanni's neck and kind of moves down. Then he's able to find a what he thinks is a spot. Giovanni, you feel like it feels like there's pressure behind your neck, but you don't feel his fingertips where he's touching. Next, he asks for with his hands on that spot. He reaches with his free hand out towards I guess whoever's closest to him. Maybe Wolfram, maybe Solwynn.
I think Wolfram will probably help just because he is trained in medicine, so he'll be kind of the assistant.
Okay, so he just the sharpest, cleanest blade you have.
Yeah, Wolfram.
Sure, they got like a scalpel, right, in the clinic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get one for him.
Okay. He's going to do a dexterity check to get a try and get a precise cut on this end for the spot. But with that wisdom check, he's in the general proper area. What are you saying, Sam?
Oh, he's inspired again, so.
Okay.
Yeah, roll that d8.
It's not from his mental state. It's not the cleanest cut you guys have seen. Giovanni, you do take a point of damage just to put down into numbers. I guess the damage that he caused right there.
Yeah,
but he splits it open.
You can feel Giovanni like squeezing your hand, like because he got an ouchie.
I'll like squeeze his hand back.
Katakan takes a breath, releases it, and from his fingers on the spot where he had cut, he kind of shakes his hand just a little bit, but from his fingers there emanates a soft glow. So like that, just kind of like going around the edges of the cut. And Giovanni, you feel a warmth from his touch right there. But now he's going to make sure that he can get the right spot. So this one is another wisdom check.
Hey,
there we go.
Look at you, Katakan.
And then he begins extracting what looks like a small clump of like flesh as he's kind of like digging it out of Giovanni's neck. This one's a dexterity. Again, Giovanni, this stuff you can't feel it. It's you feel pressure, you feel stuff moving like in the back of your neck, but like from where he has his hands on your neck and this little thing that he's like tugging out, you don't feel it.
Interesting.
He's inspired again.
Uh,
Oh no.
Can I give him one of my inspiration points or something?
If you want, yeah.
To re-roll that? Because, ooh, that's bad.
Oh,
wow.
I have no inspiration.
I do have one. So I will lend it.
Thanks.
I had two. I'll burn him if we need to.
Come on, Katakan.
You fuck.
It's Katakan, not Katakan.
It's fine. Bardic?
Plus the 2, so that'd be 11.
His hands slip a little at trying to get the rest of this stuff out. He kind of just wipes some sweat off of his brow. I need another set of fingers here.
I can help. So Wolfram will lend his aid however he was looking for.
Okay. So this time he can roll Dex with advantage.
Yes.
Oh god.
Here we go. He's able to kind of with your help, Wolfram. He's able to slip the rest of his fingers in there. And with the knife cut out whatever bits that are these cuts. You do feel Giovanni as he's like cutting away actual bits of your flesh that's attached to whatever this bulb is. But then he as he's doing that, he pulls it out, and you see everyone sees except for Giovanni because his neck is turned the other way. It's a small, about the size of a fingernail bulb with multiple little tendrils on it.
I'd like to snatch it from his hands if I could.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Bardic throat.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to like snatch it. Oh, okay.
Thank you, darling. And I'll bring it in front of Giovanni's face for him to see.
Giovanni looks at that. He just frowns like, "The hell is that?"
Hold on. Okay, keep going. Find something.
He just puts his hands down on the incision that he made, and just gently massaging it back and forth. The wound actually closes on its own. You see a warm glow from his fingertips.
Was this guy's cleric? Jesus.
Makes sense.
You recall that he this kind of energy. You saw this going into his big old shark monster, right. On the ship as well.
Oh, guess it's over.
I'll take the little piece and I'll put it inside of Giovanni's hand that I was holding.
Yeah, so Giovanni will sit back up and just look at this thing, and then he like show it to Catacan's like, so what is this exactly?
It's just something implanted in all of our creations as a way of leverage in case one of them decides to go rogue or is captured and brainwashed.
So is it alive? It's not alive, is it?
It shouldn't be anymore.
That's good. And so is this thing useless now?
I mean,
I would have detect thoughts.
I can. Okay. He looks at this bulb with the thought of like, I could probably do something with that. Like, don't throw out that broken bulb. I can probably use that.
I think this is a dangerous thing for anyone to have.
I almost want to stab. I think at that thought, Solwynn might. I'm going to ask out loud. Is there anything else that you could do for Giovanni?
Ask him to let me go.
If we let you go, where will you go after this?
Somewhere, anywhere. It doesn't matter. Maybe you'll stay in town.
All right, Catacan. You can, I suppose. Well, isn't he in jail, like under Prime Water and all that stuff still?
Eli. Yeah. Well, like it's at your request.
Okay. I was like, well,
because as far as they're aware, he didn't break any laws or anything. He just like kind of attacked you guys.
All right, Catacan. Well, of course, you'll have to go back to jail for at least the rest of the day. I'll talk to Eliander, and if anything, we can just let you go, or perhaps just send you on a ship and go back to wherever you were.
He sighs and like puts out his hands, like back in irons again.
Sorry, what?
Back in irons again.
He puts out his hands, expecting the shackles.
But yeah, like as for this little bulb thingy, Giovanni's just gonna squish.
There you
go. He's got him.
Yeah, it squishes real nicely.
I can see the relief on someone's face.
I would say, what's Gio's passive perception?
It's high.
She has a clenched fist around her rapier. She is not happy that he's letting go. But her face is like, solid.
It is going to be pretty tense that Catacan's being let go too. She does not like people who, even if she doesn't take people prisoner, he makes prisoners.
True, he does.
Giovanni's just going to say, well, Catacan, what plans do you have exactly? Do you plan to abduct people take prisoners, experiment on them?
No.
What does my detect thoughts see?
He, on the surface level, he's unsure. If like this, like he says no, but he honestly has no idea.
Giovanni will say, Can, you honestly have talent and knowledge. You should, I don't know, try to work at this clinic. Maybe open your own somewhere. It'd be a waste to just have to end someone like you.
I agree. Maybe. I'll look into it, I guess.
You should also see a therapist.
He actually has a smile at that and goes, Solwynn, you get the feeling that he might be agreeing with Giovanni, even though if he doesn't say it out loud.
Her clenched fist kind of like lightens on the rapier.
I guess Azadeh's going to say, if he does not harm anyone or create any more slaves, then I suppose I will have no problem with him. Does Katakan say anything to that?
He doesn't actually. He just doesn't seem to pay you any mind.
I expect, Katakan, that we will look on. We'll keep track of you, and if you do return to your old ways, we will not be so kind the second time.
Azadeh's going to say, it seems my companions want to give you a second chance. Not all of us share this opinion. Do not waste it.
At that moment, like, Solwynn will steal an eye glance from Azadeh in agreement.
Do an intimidation or insight check on that.
On Solwynn?
No, not on Solwynn. No, on the Katakan. To see if Katakan's going to take her seriously when she says, that we're
okay." If you're like,
yeah, that he better not waste the second chance because not all of us want to give it to him.
Okay, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Making sure I don't have advantage or anything like that.
Nice.
You better be serious now.
Solwynn, you get there's a ping of like a fear of death from him, and he believes that he believes Azadeh means exactly what she says, and
Yes, she does.
He looks at her and he sees death, so he quickly glances back down, and his demeanor shrinks a little bit. His appearance shrinks.
Solwynn will stand up straight, look at Giovanni and tap him on his shoulder and be like, "You're a good captain." And I'll do a healing word on him for whatever healing he lost, and I'll walk out the door.
He's you can, but he was healed up by Katakan also.
Oh, right.
Oh, well,
Giovanni was like, We're not on my ship. We're in a clinic. I'm not the captain here. But no, he'll just nod and thanks. And actually, he's gonna say, "I'm thankful to all of you. I wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for you all, and I more than appreciate your support."
We're lucky to have you, Captain.
Azadeh's going to smile a little bit and say, I wish it was as easy for all of us to simply remove old scars like that. And in some ways, I envy you.
It's not really a scar.
Like old baggage that controls you and triggers you when someone says something?
Pretty bad.
It does apply.
But okay, yay! I think we'll call it there. Guys, think of anything you guys want to do for these few days you have before going on.
I think Azadeh will probably help the local Saltmarsh militia with organization, and she's an old army captain. Like, she knows how to whip some green recruits into shape. She's gonna probably help them out a little bit with their training.
You need Solwynn for anything?
What are you asking me or are you asking her?
I'm asking them.
As in the party?
Yeah.
Oh, no?
Because honestly, all I've been thinking about is how much I want to research that racist fucking bridge against my girlfriend and be like, why do you hate elves? We're about going to battle, but I must know.
But don't forget, there's also, like, you might be able to do research on your blade, too.
I think that's more time into that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with her doing either. Like, we've got a little bit of time.
Yeah. The racist bridge can wait.
Yeah, that's pretty insignificant.
Nothing's hurting you worse than this bridge is hurting me.
You say that, but then the cat, like, we could almost be done with the campaign and then it'd be over. We never found out about the bridge.
That just means we get to play Saltmarsh Season 2.
Right? And I feel like Solwynn and Olivia would be having breakfast where I'm like, I think I'm going to go research the bridge. And they're like, honey, please research the sword. No! No, I want to know about the bridge. Fuck the sword.
Giovanni will just check everyone's weapons, I guess, the armory and stuff, make sure everything's all good. Otherwise, he's just working at the smith.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any other ideas or anything, you can let me know. I'll say you guys have. Let's make it. Yeah, like 2 days until Zendros' shipment gets fully in. And then after that, it's up to you guys on how long you guys want to wait it out.
I'm ready to ship out as soon as possible. So.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I want to get fuckers up.
Yeah, I think acting sooner rather than later is the best idea.
We've kicked the hornet's nest. We got to go bring the flamethrower to it now.
Yeah, if there was any way for us to level up in any way,
I know.
I'd be down for that.
I really wanted to be training with Giovanni. Like, I don't know why, but I just love the idea of sword play between those two.
Yeah.
Let's see. How far are we away from a level?
8 grand.
Not far.
Depends on how you define 8 grand. It's like, yeah, could be a couple of side quests, could be one big major story beat. I don't know what I want us to do for us. Be nice.
All we need to do is go to the forest and just kill as many animals we can find.
Just grind black bears or whatever.
I go and kill a chicken.
Well, how far is the forest from north of Saltmarsh?
Right there.
Oh, no, that's the Grove of Obed High. That's a Druid Grove.
Did we ever do the Druid Grove quest? There was like a hag quest. I forget if we ever did it.
We did not.
I guess we could try and do that.
Yeah, that's a little long travel there, it looks like. The Dreadwood
town is far away.
Said you have like 2 weeks?
No, we're trying to fit 3 days.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Don't even bother with that.
Maybe 4 days if it gets us a level up.
Do we have any unresolved things that we need to take care of?
We could also just fight one adult dragon.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a dragon in.
There's a dragon in the dwarven mine.
Ah, there we go.
I know we're DM bullying right now, but
I mean, there's a bag of beans in Zendros' shop. Maybe you guys can get hope to get a mummy lord or something.
Or the giant. Get the beanstalk to the clouds.
Yeah, let's get a fucking frost giant and die.
Yeah.
The Orca crew is just like out in the middle of the field throwing beans, being like, "We need to train up for the Saltmarsh. Get off our backs."
We just go out of town a little ways. We fight the beans there.
Hmm.
How much is the beans?
2,500.
Those are expensive beans.
2,500.
If I chip in, does that give us a level up?
Chip in what?
I only have like 500.
Yeah, 2,500. It's a rare item.
Well, I mean, we do get 3d4 beans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends on how much we actually get, but like we could legit get some stuff out of it, or we could dream really hard and get the Nilbog guy to come train us.
I feel like we're as players walking into this war as if this is the last thing we're doing for this campaign, and that's why we're like, can we get a level up before this?
Oh, you're not. No, there is a lot of stuff after Saltmarsh.
Okay.
Or after the Saltmarsh stuff, so.
Because this is just our first encounter with the princes. We're gonna have to go fight them in their base after this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we got lots of stuff to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I still just want to get that bump,
Absolutely.
I know.
Get that bump.
There is.
I can get evasion.
Yeah, in that Kobold Press book that I have, I'm pretty sure there's a weird Dream Eater that we can all fight tonight in our minds. Whoa.
I really just want to have greater restoration for the group, and then I really want to have Rogue 3 on me.
Greater Resto would be good.
I'd get.
Are you planning on picking that up? I get a spell.
I'm going full Rogue into this. After I got level 6 Bard, I'm going full Rogue after this.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like all these people are like, I get all this class features. I get a spell slot.
I get a spell.
I actually do. I'm gonna get
fee and a spell.
Oh, to be fair, we also do get proficiency bonus 4. So.
Oh shit, that's true. That's a big. That's huge.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
That's huge.
No matter if you're multi-classing or not, that's gonna go up.
Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Yeah, because after this, all I'm doing with feats and ASIs is just bumping my dex, because my dex is only at a 12. I mean a 14.
But yeah,
we gotta get it to 26.
And Rogue? Jeez, yeah, you gotta up that.
I have 10, 14, 14, 14, 14, 20.
You're very well rounded.
It's kind of the same thing I ran in with Kai.
She's very charismatic.
If maybe we can do like some events with the goblin backwards, that'd be awesome.
Let's go fight another crab vampire under my old house.
Actually, you know what? We go out to sea real quick and find that kraken or whatever that gigantic tentacle.
Oh yeah.
Was.
Kraken's a little above our pay.
So Hunter,
I don't think
it's stupid.
So Hunter, what if
so much? Sorry, go ahead.
Hunter, what if we all roll charisma checks right now to see if we can get a level up?
Charisma checks to level up? No.
Precision checks on the DM.
Yeah,
I got 3. I got 2 bards and a paladin. I'm not making you guys roll charisma checks for a level up.
Come on, roll a 12.
No, that's silly. A D100 though, maybe.
D100, maybe.
I'm fine with us having to earn it, but it would be nice if maybe Hunter can give some thought as to a side quest we could do in about 3 or 4 days. If that would work for me, I'd be fine with that.
A quick one, so you guys can level up. I'll look into it.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes me happy. Like,
if that's what you guys.
Yeah,
if you guys want, I'll be able to I'll be able to find something like somebody will be able to like say what they can.
Okay.
Yeah, they can find.
Finally called in her favor.
Amazing.
Or either Zendra's calling in her favor, or Or someone like anything. Is like, hey, I'm like really worried about this. Could you do this so that like I can fight better, or I don't have to worry about this? Yeah, I'll figure something out,
awesome.
guys.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Giovanni, do I get my free how to swim?
Do I get my free item?
Sam?
Do I get my free item from Zindros if I decide to go do her side quest?
Maybe.
Otherwise, it's going to be like... Yeah, someone's going to be like, wait, I don't owe her a favor. Kai comes back for the one-off.
Whoa. What did Kai get again? Was it How to Disguise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've relinquished Kai to Hunter. Only, and I told him, I was like, you can have her if you do something cool with her. That was my terms.
Ooh, my favorite. Kai becomes a lich.
She wants greater power. No better way to do it.
She's controlling the Kraken that we end up fighting in the little side quest. No.
Well,
did you guys get my pet?
All right, I'm gonna
what a heel turn.
That's too much.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, friends.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
I'll mark that down for the next time. Okay.
Yes. Oh. I figured out what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna go with the mirror, but I want it to be like a mirrored hairbrush. It's sort of inconspicuous.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so I gotta be worth at least 1,000 gold. So it's very fancy.
I think it was going to be like a full body like mirror.
Oh god!
Oh god, no!
Just lugging it around everywhere.
Keep it.
I just put it in your Mary Poppins bag.
Holding. I just pull it out.
Also, pull out a full-length mirror. Hold on, give me a second. Also, thank you, Reploy, for indulging into my weird flirting for Solwynn. We're just like, oh god, we're not living together. Actually,
it's fine. It's great. I love it. Give me more RP.
Originally, I had wanted the deed to the house that you were looking in. But I do love a deed for all of us to stay in the house.
Yeah,
so.
The party house. What are we going to call the house? Secret base doesn't ring a bell.
Robot house.
No, we're going sea themed.
We have the killer whale already.
Crab house.
We could call it the aquarium.
I like that. But we'd have to have a fish tank somewhere.
Yeah, that would have to have a fish tank.
Of course.
A lot of fish tanks.
All right, I'm going to hop off.
Aquarium's a better name for in the water.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.